Well, hello everyone. Oh, right time for voice crack. Anyway, it's Wib, or Ender, whatever you wanna call me. I'm back on for a little bit of a progress video. I finally decided what I want to do with the video on this account. So we are on the alt account, obviously, as you can see right here on the dark. He's rank 67 now. Made a lot of progress. And yeah, I finally found out after the two first one video how I want to do it, because why I did it in the two first is that I will just live, and I will just take a moment of the live and then get them all together in the video editing and be done with it. The problem with that is that it takes a lot of time. Honestly, I'm more annoying myself than anything by doing that. So I decided that it's better to just do one video recording where I show the progress, I show new stuff that I've done with this account, and that we talk about it. So today we are mostly gonna talk about one thing specifically, because honestly there is not really much to go on about. I'm not gonna tell you, oh look, I beat story with this. I didn't even finish the story yet, I'm just being lazy, to be fair. Yeah, as you can see I'm almost done with it. Just need 2 more chapters. Oh no, 3, never mind, can't count. But today we've got something that every new account gets to do rather quickly nowadays in the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't see them anymore because I've done them. Yeah, I've done all 3 of them. Like the end challenge. And the first one that most people do is Wyvern, because that's what's recommended. And that's also the easiest one to do. Why? Because the game gives you everything. They give you Furious, they give you Mui, they give you Secret, and they give you Brigade. Not sure of the order, I think maybe Mui or Furious. You have to alternate the two. But yeah, they give you both of those. As you can see, I have my Furious and I have my Mui still. Though both of them are cardinal gear now, because I'm pretty sure I don't use them, but who knows, maybe they have their usage for the future. Right now they kinda don't have one, because today we're gonna talk about something a bit different. That's right, as you can see on the team, we're gonna talk about Wyvern one shot, which honestly is something you do rather easily as well in the game. And it's basically the next step after clearing one Wyvern normally. I mean, you probably just go and do Golem and Bentley first, but Wyvern is actually not the hardest boss to one shot as well. I think the easiest one stays Bentley. I mean, even like most normal run of Bentley are technically one shot in a way. But yeah. So here's one shot team on, yeah, obviously it's a non-alpha account, so we only have 4 stars, but it's not because we only have 4 stars and 3 stars that we couldn't talk about how to set this up, because obviously I assume that most players are gonna use Secret over Alexa, for example, and honestly it's understandable, because obviously why would you want to run Alexa when you can run Secret, which is arguably better in every stats. And I'm pretty sure the skill tree is even better than Alexa's skill tree, at least because it has the pen and all of that. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure if you have red set and all that, it's getting better. But red set is kinda hard to get at the beginning, so I've never tested. I don't know if like it's actually harder to build Secret one shot than an Alexa one shot, but as you can see, here is Alexa. But the rest of the team, we've got General Pugis. So there is 2 schools for one shot. Usually it's Lenal Pugis or it's Sinful Angelica. Usually. Most of the time it's gonna be Sinful Angelica because of one reason, one main reason, is that Lenal Pugis needs to do an AoE to give attack buff to his whole team. And that AoE can stun, especially with his buff that he got recently, no, he can stun everybody. On the unit that people mostly use to one-shot the first phase, which is sometimes harder to do than killing actually the Wyvern, is Cissat Bellona instead of Clarissa. In my case I use Clarissa because I can't use Cissat Bellona in this account, but Cissat Bellona, you shouldn't use Lenal Pugis with it. The reason is simple, is because if you look at Cissat Bellona, she will skill tree. Unless you have, I don't even know if it's possible to one-shot with just the skill tree of Cissat Bellona alone. Usually what's gonna happen is that Cissat Bellona is gonna skill tree, she's gonna get 3 focus, she's gonna do almost kill all of them, maybe even kill the weakest of the 3, because the big one is actually less bulkier than the 2 snake in front. So maybe he can, if your rules is really good, he can maybe kill the one in front, the one behind, I mean. But then she'll get 3 focus and she won't be able to kill the 2 last one. What happens usually is that they both move, they both hit one ally, and you get focus every time an ally gets it, so you get 5 focus, you skill 2, and you finish them. Meaning that your 2 other units that didn't get to move yet are all the skill for the Wyvern. Meanwhile, your Sinful Angelica and your Bellona don't have any move left, so they're gonna skill 1 for Sinful Angelica and skill 1 as well for Sis and Bellona, which is actually a pretty good skill 1, all things considered, because it has a chance to target, so can help. On Sinful Angelica, I'm pretty sure no defense break. I mean, I could check on mine because I have one. Yep. Yeah, Sinful Angelica is gonna buff attack, obviously, at the beginning of the battle for all your team, and yeah, she's gonna defense break, maybe, so she's an additional chance to defense break. Obviously, in my team, as you saw, I'm not using Sinful Angelica. The reason for it, you're gonna see it in 1-1, is that my Clarissa is actually not enough to one-shot the first wave, so I needed General Puggies to finish it. And the Clarissa, it's actually mostly free gear, so I don't know. I mean, obviously with free gear it kind of depends because they are not all rolled, so obviously even if it's free gear, yours may not roll the same as mine, so take that with a pinch of salt. But yeah, as you can see, just Clarissa, that's pretty much how you would build as well a Seaside Bellona, maybe with more F obviously. I'm trying to get more F, but I guess it's kinda complicated without losing too much damage anywhere. So I'll see in the future if I can get more F, because obviously Clarissa has also defense break chance, so it can be nice if she can defense break Wyvern. But other than that, now we go over to Karin on Alexa, which are the 2 one-shot units. Karin is actually not that easily replaceable, I won't lie, in Wyvern one-shot. I think she's actually probably better, like, as a defense breaker, she's probably better than anybody else. Because she's gonna defense break right here and takes an extra turn if she crits, which she should crit. And then she's gonna actually do damage, so with exhaust, and she's gonna inflict 2 bleeding, which, I mean, it depends who you use for one-shotting, honestly, but usually people are gonna use Secret or Alexa, both of which scales on debuff. Secret is gonna have more pain when you skill 3 into something that has a lot of debuff. The more debuff, the better it means. And same for Alexa. Except it's not pain, it's just straight up damage dealt. So yeah, in both cases, you want debuff. So the 2 bleeding is, in addition, is pretty nice. And I'm pretty sure Clarissa also does bleeding, so in my team I have even more bleeding. Yeah, I can have 2 bleeding as well. That's why I also kind of want, because if you kind of want the effectiveness on this one. But it works without the F, because just carrying defense break on Clarissa damage is enough for Alexa to not one-shot in my team. I will say so, we'll see it very quickly, it doesn't one-shot. But it leaves the Wyvern low enough so that my unit can get another turn and just finish it off another time. Obviously this team is very weak to 15%, so yeah, the problem is that I assume most people are not gonna be able to run a no RNG one-shot team nowadays, because most of those are using Rem or Ken. Which, by the way, if you want to use Fire Ken instead of Ken, you can, but remember that Fire Ken only defense block on skill 2 on a dual attack. He doesn't do any debuff other than that, so for your Secrets or Alexa, it's technically a bit worse. I mean, I think Secret skill 1 does bleed, but that means that you would have to use how do you call some F on your Secret, which usually you don't really want, at least in a one-shot threat, you don't really want to waste that into F. You want the damage. And for Alexa's case, I guess her skill 1 is not that bad, especially since it can proc the other one. But honestly, I'm not very sure, and anyway I can't use Ken, so I can't really tell you guys. But maybe in the case of an Alexa, Ken would actually be arguably better, but I still decided to take the 2 bleed. First of all, we'll run quick battles, so that we can see that it actually works. So, as I said, it's mostly weak to 15%, and I think that's the only way this can realistically fail. So in short terms, that means that we should fail 1-2 run every now and then. So let's see, here we should have 8 or 9 clear. We could have 10, it could work, after all 15% is not guaranteed to its probability, so who knows. As you can see right now, we're winning a lot. Let's see, is it gonna be the very last one? Or are we gonna clear all 10 of them? We cleared all 10 of them, which is very, not that lucky, but it's at least decently lucky. It's above average, obviously. Because as I said, most of the time you're gonna don't mind the leaf. I still haven't started really farming on this account, so yeah, I've been accumulating a shit ton of leaf, let's be honest. Yeah, let's see if we're gonna fail on this one. Maybe this one we're gonna go into the river and on fire actually 3, it's possible. Technically, there is a probability where we can fail all 10 of them. It is possible. Oh, 54%. So yeah, it is possible to fail all 10 of them in a way. Are we gonna clear all 10 of them again? Damn, that's be very lucky, not to lie. Whoa, okay. Yeah, see? It's not that bad of a clear. And there is a lot to improve, as I said. Because I only have one defense break that can reliably hit. I mean, even if I increase the F on Clarissa, the defense break still has only 70% chance to land, sadly, so even if I have the F, not only I have 15%, but I have 30% chance to not land, but who knows. It still reduces the chance overall, because you have 2 chance to defense break. So obviously having 2 defense break is very nice. That's why the teams, as I said, with like Sinful Angelica instead of General Pugis is also not bad. Technically the best team you could make, in a way, is Sinful Angelica, Clarissa, and Karin. Because you would have technically 3 shots to defense break the Wyvern. You would have Sinful Angelica skill 1, you would have Clarissa skill 3, and you would have Karin. Oh yeah, by the way, for those who don't know, Clarissa killed an enemy right here, so you're gonna see Clarissa is gonna be able to re-skill 3 yet again. That's how Clarissa skill 3 works. Up. Yeah, so he goes again. Wyvern gets defense break. We didn't get any bleed though, but hey, at least it means that Wyvern gets to do big damage already on the first hit, and then up, only 1 bleed, but let's see, that shouldn't kill. I don't think he'll kill. I think my Alexa, like, yeah, my Alexa doesn't do 50% of the Wyvern health. As you can see, yeah, usually Granapagis is gonna survive 1 more hit, and here we go. Alexa finished. So that's one run that happened relatively quickly. Everything almost went well. Like, we got the defense break early, so that's what I consider going well. But let's see, maybe we'll get this time a run where things go a bit more south. Maybe we'll have a run where it fades. But yeah, as you can see, no Granapagis stuns everyone, even though it doesn't have any F or something like that. So yeah, don't use Granapagis with Seaside Balena, as I said. Because if all the enemies are stunned, you're not gonna get the 2 focus needed to do a skill 2 to finish the waves, obviously. Let's see, are we gonna... Also, yeah, my Granapagis is very squishy, as you can see, because, well, he has to do damage to be able to... Oh, lucky dual. Not that it really matters. Well, we got this time even better odds, because we got a bleed on the defense break. Let's see if Karin lands all bleed as well. Yeah, up. Alexa could do a bit more damage. She might even kill this time, because of 4 bleeds. Yeah, she'll kill. Barely, but hey, as you can see, yeah, this run is actually... has a lot of energy to make it faster, has very little energy to fail, to be fair, because of the 3 chances to defense break. But yeah, and in the future, obviously, Granapagis will get replaced with Sinful Angelica if my Clarissa is able to one-shot the first wave. But yeah, as you can see, I need this guy, the guy on the right, to be low enough so that Clarissa can finish him off. And then the skill 2 finish most of the time those guys very easily, even the defense break doesn't matter. But yeah. We still haven't lost the game, so a fight, which is kind of weird, because that's technically the 23rd fight in a row. So it's actually kind of surprising, kind of weird for a showcase. We got again the defense break on this, so technically the same thing should happen here, unless Karin doesn't miss any bleed. Yeah, he landed both bleeds, so Alexa could kill again right here. And bam. Oh! No, actually he didn't. I wonder what... Oh no, last time we had a duel with Clarissa. Yeah, that's the little damage that did the difference, I guess. But yeah, I gotta show you guys the gear I won last time, obviously, before we go. But yeah. As you can see, everything is on the Dreambroker as well. I'm pretty sure this is mostly... Like, the Destroy set is mostly secret gear, except this, which is from story. I assume it's from episode 3. The pen set I think is from Pass of Air. Yeah, I think it is. Let's see, I could rank by blue in it. It's gonna be faster to find, except in Alpugis. Clarissa is here. I think Clarissa is mostly Furious gear. I think it's a mix of Furious and Mui gear that you get on this, which is something you get. I mean, Perlucian, so I assume it's from episode 2. Or maybe it's from one of the labyrinths. And then Karin, yeah, she is. Karin absolutely needs the 65F. She gets some F from here. I haven't got the low wall on this. I won't lie, all of trial is kinda annoying for me yeah, right now, because I need so many EE on. Yeah, none of them roll right. And I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, I kept getting the skill 1 for some reason. But yeah, you absolutely want this EE, obviously. On yeah, Clarissa, you probably want this one. I don't think you like. there is no world where you could be skill warning with Clarissa, except at the very end of the Wyvern to finish it off. So yeah, obviously we want the 10% damage increase. And yeah, pretty sure I crafted this one to get 14 max. Did I don't know actually, maybe I just got a very lucky thing that I have one already. And then finally, Galapagos. So as I said, Galapagos, I had to make him do damage. He doesn't even have easy, see what I mean? I had to make him into damage builds just so that he would do enough damage into the back row snake so that Clarissa could finish him off. That also means that I have to scale him up on his skill tree. But hey, also yeah, for the artifact you probably want this on him. On Sinful Angelica if you're running Sinful Angelica. Was obviously a 10% increase attack to all your allies is very decent. You could, if you don't want to use your Warren for this. I don't think I have it, but I'm pretty sure you can get from one of the side story in the book. You can get. I think it's one of the Christmas one. Where do you see side story? It's Book of Mirror. Yeah, it is. It's one of those. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it together. I'm pretty sure it's one of the Christmas one. Is it this one? I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it. I think it's the first one actually. Yeah, it's this one. That still give, I think, 5%. So yeah, if you don't want to do with one, at least you can get a 5% from here. I'm pretty sure here you also get skin ticket. I think you get 40. Oh no, it's on. You get 40 skin tickets, so why not if you want to do them. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Yeah, that's so. No, from now on, I think I'm gonna go like that for videos on this account. I'm gonna go by progression. So not really out here making guides, but at least showing how the account develops and showing you guys how I do it, because who knows, maybe some people are interested in doing this type of thing themselves. And also, right here is just the beginning. I just showed you Wyvern. I'm already working on Banshee with Glenn, because I think Glenn is probably the only grass one-shot unit I can get on my end. He do have some stuff to one-shot like Banshee. He does have like 25% increased damage. I think it's 25% increased damage indeed. So yeah, we'll see if I can manage to make a Banshee one-shot maybe for the next video, or if I manage to do other thing. I was planning also maybe on doing the Abyss once I reach 90, which I'll soon do it, because I'm just not doing it because I'm doing it at the same rate as the Pass of Fair asks me to, but I'm pretty sure the next Pass of Fair Abyss quest is literally just 110, yeah, and it's the one to get the MLs, so I guess once I reach 90, which are the floor I kinda consider where it starts to get somewhat tough, maybe we'll do videos on Abyss, so that I can show you clears on Abyss. And yeah, as I said, I'll do the same for all the other hunts once I figure out a one-shot way. Also maybe do it for Expedition. I already have one of the achievements for Expedition. By achievement I mean, I forgot where they put this, Reputation. I mean the Dagger Seeker. Yeah, as you can see, it's actually the only one and I made it by accident, not gonna lie. Okay, it's on the blue Expedition, so yeah, if you guys want that as well, I'll probably be able in the future to show you guys as well, way to clears with only 4 star, if you're interested. Oh, Seed on Clarissa, well, perfect. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys like it, and yeah, I'll be back hopefully soon enough with more video on the alt account, yeah, bye bye!